AFL world has been rocked by revelations demons for Joel Smith tested positive to cocaine.
Melbourne's Joel Smith has been hit with an AFL career-ending 4-year ban for cocaine use and trafficking.
It's the story that lit up the media in 2023. Joel Smith suspended and ultimately humiliated on every news channel in the country. Now, 19 months later, he speaks publicly about the incident and the aftermath for the very first time. Joel, firstly, thanks very much for coming and sitting down and having a chat. I've got no doubt the past 2 years or so has been incredibly challenging for you. How are you coping with it all?
I'm a lot better than what I was when it first all started happening, but I'm in a good place now. I've got a family, 2 kids that are keeping me pretty busy, so just had to lean on a lot of support to sort of get through this little period. But I've come out the other end probably a better person. I'm happy, and I'm just happy it's all over with, and I've moved on to the next chapter.
That's good to hear. Tilly and Tommy. Tilly was born right on the eve of it all, and Tommy another addition.
Yep.
How's fatherhood changed your life?
It's good. It's sort of one of them things, fatherhood, like you're not sure if you're going to be ready for it. And I was a bit nervous coming into it all, but literally when Tilly just come into the world straight away, I was like, this is the best thing ever. And I definitely would not change for the world. And then, having Tommy now, I got both of them. Tilly's, just watching her be a big sister already. It's just the biggest joy you can have, and it puts a smile on your face every day.
It's a unique thing adjusting from the AFL lifestyle to then being thrown into the real world. We hear a lot about it with people after retirement, but your situation is even more unique, seeing you were really just put into the deep end. No sort of lead in. You probably thought you had 4 or 5 years to prepare yourself. Did you have work ready to go? Where were you at from that point?
Well, I had when it first happened, I had the whole year off. I didn't start work until probably November, October. I was pretty much just going through my whole situation the whole time. It was bloody weekly meetings with lawyers and sort of just putting all my energy into that because there was a fair bit going on. So I had the whole year off, and then started working. November I'm working for a construction company, Tech Hoardings, which is a good company, great boys, and honestly I've loved the transition so far. Obviously, I'd love to still be playing footy, but it's been a pretty smooth transition now that I've started working, not at the start, but I'm just happy where I am now, and just working. It's a fresh start, mate.
You're looking fit, you're keeping active?
Keep fit, always. I think for me, staying fit's the big one. I find it's good for me, for the mental health and just keeping me ticking over. Every morning before work, heading to the gym, doing the classes or doing my gym by myself, just keeping my body ticking over because, like I said, I think I've got 2.5 years or something left to go. So, I'm going to go back to play footy if I get another crack AFL or whatever it is, playing local, but I'll definitely be going back into playing footy of some sort. That's
the unique thing, isn't it? So the wider restrictions say you can't go back, I think, till the 9th of Jan 2028.
Yeah, 28. So I think I'll be 31. So I'll be a young 31. At least the body's not going to get knocked around. I've still got whatever that is, whatever time frame is there. So I'll stay fit, and whenever it's the because I think I can start training with teams. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to look at it, but it's like 4 months before my ban ends. I can start training with clubs. Yep. Just get ready for that. But
and that'd be around the time of the draft?
Around the time of the draft, I reckon, so that'll be, I reckon, October, maybe September time. You can start training with clubs and just to get yourself ready if it's local or if you want to give AFL another crack. So, still got 2.5 years, so... we'll just stay fit and then just work and just be a good dad in that time.
Was it made clear to you what the pathway back to AFL would be if that's what you want? Because your contract's over with the D, so I'm guessing any club could take you.
Yeah, honestly, I actually haven't really properly looked at it. I haven't really spoke to anyone. I just think it's something I'll start looking into closer. But right now, I'm sort of just working and just being a dad and just staying happy and healthy. And then, when it gets closer, that's when I'll start asking the questions about it all. But it's definitely something that's in the background that I would be keen to give another crack.
So are you allowed to play social sport or anything?
Nah, nothing. So literally, I was going to play. Yeah, I can't play anything that's like an official, like competition, like anything that's like local basketball, like the Windsor night basketball leagues or even golf comps. Like you can't. I can't play anything. So everything I'm doing at the minute is just for a bit of fun, and I still play golf, but it's just so social around. So when all my mates are playing comps, I just play on the side to play against my own. So, but that is what it is, mate. Like it's the I sort of got myself into this mess, so just got to accept for what it is, and whenever I can start playing again, I'll be very grateful again. So, just is what it is.
How's that for a competitive person, not getting that fix when you were so in it?
Yeah, it is tough. Like even just playing basketball, like I would love to go play just a local basketball league, but I can't. So like I said, golf's probably one I've taken up just socially. Like hopefully in the next 2 or so years I can improve my game, and then when I come back my handicap's going to be pretty high, so hopefully I can take home a couple comps. But nah, like just it is what it is, mate.
Drugs are something that are condemned so much in public. I got no doubt people listening to this even will be judging you for what you've done. Do you feel like there was that sort of stigma when you first got announced, and was it like embarrassing to some degree because people are looking at you differently?
Mate, it was honestly the first the first 4 to 5 months like going through it was horrible. Just the process you got to go through. It took a toll on me, but I think for me it was like it took a toll on me, but then the kicker was like the effect it has on like people around you, like your family, like my partner's family, like the club. You don't really take into account that sort of stuff, and I felt like that was the tough one, just seeing how much it actually affected people around me. So yeah, I took a lot of great learnings from this. Yes, I've made a mistake, but people make mistakes, and you grow and you learn. So I've taken a lot of learnings from this, and my partner always says to me, like, you just look happier and healthier now than what you did then. So I feel like that's a positive for me to come out of it, and then it's just a mistake you'll never make again.
Yeah, for sure. Was it a sort of a turning point, like your life?
Yeah, it was. And then obviously having Tilly, that was another one that really helped me, because it was a silly mistake that I made, and it was a massive turning point in my life, because obviously I lost a fair bit from it, but it's just about learning and growing, and I feel like that's what I've done from this situation. So I can take a lot of pride from that I've learnt, and got the punishment I got, but we'll keep moving forward.
When the test came about, obviously tests are pretty sporadic throughout the year. I don't know how common they were in your experience, but when you had it on match day, did you think, gee, I'm in trouble here? Was that in the back of your mind?
Like they are random. They're a random test, but obviously when you get the tap on the shoulder, whatever, it's random. It was a deflating feeling, because I'm like, oh fuck, I think I'm in trouble here. And then when you get the call from the club saying, oh, you need to come in, something's come up, and then I went in and they handed me with the game day testing. It was a shocking feeling. And then you get involved with lawyers. you don't understand how much lawyers cost until you're dealing with them. So the first 3 months was horrible, but I thought I was going to be back playing in 3 months, which is the thing that sucks. So if you don't do it day of the game, like it's a 3 month, but for some reason, I don't know, they thought that I did it close to a game, but I definitely didn't do it the day of the game. So it's just the thing that sucks, that they just didn't see through that.
So it's considered performance enhancing.
Yeah, but if it's day of the game, it's considered performance enhancing. And then outside of the day of the game, it's not. So, and I was training my ass off for that 3 months, because I had to train by myself. So I'm like, I'm going to be back talking to lawyers, going through it all. Like, it's going to be 3 months, like this, that. And then I'm like, beautiful. I'm going to be back day one. I think it was like a week after day one. So I was fit. And then to get the call, just before, there was like the last day of it, to say that they're going to give you 4 years. I was like, just shocked. Like, I was like, how? Like, I've given them everything. Like, what more do they need? And then, so yeah, I sort of just got that. It was horrible, and I was going to fight it. And then obviously got hit with some more charges, unfortunately, but I don't know why. And then I just had to just sort of come to an agreement with it all, because it was just getting too much for me mentally and my family. So we come to the terms and, yeah, just had to accept my punishment, really.
Fair enough. They hit you with the term trafficking, which I think most people probably thought seemed, it didn't really fit the crime.
Nah, it's not.
I'm not a terminology person.
Yeah, like obviously under the rules of the sport, like technically it is, but it's cool. Yeah, I just feel to call me a trafficker is it's pretty harsh. Like it's one thing I'm definitely not. But mate, like that's the rules that they got written in the sport in the USADA code. Just is what it is. I just to be fighting those two cases, like it probably would have rolled on for, I don't even know, I'd probably still be fighting it if I was. And yeah, just the time and with my family and just everyone that was sort of just affecting around me, I just said, I just can't do this. Like, just had to just come up with a solution. So yeah, we did, and honestly, I'm just happy it's all done with now. Just had to cop my whack, and then yeah, we're just moving on my life, staying happy, healthy, and then whenever I can play footy again, I won't make that mistake ever again. To say that for a fact.
In the scheme of things, it feels like there hasn't been that many AFL players done for drugs over the last few years.
Yeah,
is that I know we can't say it's frustrating because you obviously did the wrong thing, but do you think GL's a little bit stiff that I'm the only one that has been caught?
Like obviously there's been other AFL players that have been done like the game day, but no, I don't really feel sorry for myself really. Like end of the day, no one forces you to do it. Like you make your decisions. It's just all my fault really in the end. Like my mistake. I've just just got to own it, and that's just what it is, man. There's no point pointing fingers at other people, because what's that going to get you? Like you just got to man up, and just is what it is, mate.
I think it's the right attitude. I think you handled it really well. Obviously, the game in question was the Hawthorn game. Yeah, like you had a good game, kicked a couple of goals. Did you feel any benefits from it? Or
no, God no. I was all still wasn't. It wasn't have anything to do with it, because it was like it wasn't on the day of the game, and if you did, you wouldn't be having a good game. I'll tell you that for a fact. So not one bit. It was just me out there playing my normal game.
The AFL want players to be role models to young kids. Do you ever feel pressure having to be in the spotlight like that?
Like I said, we obviously, when you're an AFL player, you do a lot of community stuff and go on the primary schools, so you sort of do feel obliged, like you are a role model. Like I was probably just starting to sort of find some form too when it all started happening, so I reckon like kids probably started to look up to me a little bit in those times. So like I said, it's like I've been saying, like you're not just letting yourself down, like you're letting a lot of people down doing this what I did. So I'm just very, very remorseful of what happened, and it's just about, like I said, if I can give the best advice, it's about learning and growing, and just learn from your actions.
What's your relationship with footy like now? Do you still consume it?
Yeah, no, I still watch it. Like I don't have any like it's got nothing to do with the AFL or Melbourne or anything. This situation, I still watch them. I still watch footy. It's like I said, it's got nothing to do with that. I still enjoy it. So like I said, when I can play footy again, I would love to. I can't wait to get back out there and play with mates again, because it's the best fun when you're out there playing with 22 of your best mates. So I'm just looking forward to it.
And do you still keep in contact with any of the boys?
Yeah, no, I still do. Like we had a little tight little group there. Players that are still playing and players that have left the club. So we still keep in good contact, and everyone was great support. Like you don't expect how much people actually do care for you. Like reaching out to you, just checking in on you, how you going, and that made it a bit easier on me too. People always reaching out. But nah, it's just staying close with your mates and just talking to them, not trying to hold it in, let it out. That's probably one thing that I did well too, was I spoke about it. I didn't just consume it to myself. So yeah.
Was there a period where you had to be completely away from the club? Like as soon as that meeting happened, was it like you're out these doors, you can't talk to people, or? Yeah,
so literally the day I got it, you can't train with anyone from the club. You can talk to people from the club, but you can't talk anything about footy, anything footy related. You can have a chat with them about like how you going, this, that, blah, 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 but no, anything footy, just can't do it. No training, can't see them. So yeah, it was tough. So that's what I mean. For that 3 months, I was just flogging myself. It was just me, and then I'd have like my partner's cousin would come down for a run, or my dad would come down for a run at the Oval. And yeah, I was pretty much doing a mini pre-season by myself. So yeah,
it's crazy. Do you feel physically in the same spot now as you were then?
I'm fit, but I wouldn't say, geez, if I had to go, put the boots on now and go play an AFL game, I'd probably blow up. But if I did start ramping up again with my footy training, it'd be one of those ones where it's just muscle memory. Like you'd train for a month and then you'd probably get your fitness back. So that's why I'm just sort of keep myself fit and ready to go, because when it's ready to go, it'll just be won't be as big jump. So just keep the body ticking over. And like I said, it's just, for me, fitness is a big part to keep me happy and sane and healthy. It's it's like my exit sort of thing.
And as you said, you'll be 31, and you've only played the 42 games. You had a few injuries, so your body probably isn't as banged up. Do you see yourself as potentially a longer career?
Yeah, well, like I said, 31. Geez, like what a
played at Pendle's age.
You played at Pendle, that'd be nice. But even if I just come back, play 4 years, like 36. If I can come and potentially give a team something that like chasing a flag, like that'd be great. Like 4 years, like I'd fucking get a lot out of that. But yeah, it's just about staying healthy and keeping the body ticking over. Because if it does, like you never say never really. Like if it does happen, it'd be great. But if there's always local footy as well.
You were probably in career best touch as well. You'd come off 3 goals, which was I think a career high in the semi against Carlton. So
it's like I said, like it's annoying because I was probably having my best year. Probably just cemented myself into that forward line. I got switched back. I was playing back forward, but I feel like that year I cemented myself as a good key forward. And it's frustrating because you kicked 3 goals in that final against Carlton. Unfortunately we lost, but it's frustrating. But at least I know it's there. So hopefully one day again can put the boots on and play AFL. It'd be nice.
I want to talk positively about those 42 games. We don't want it to be a negative chat, because there is so much to celebrate throughout your career so far.
Yeah.
I guess from where it started as a father-son, did that come with pressure? Your old man, obviously a great of the club.
Yeah, well, like I said, I didn't sign as the father-son. I signed as a category rookie, but there is that father-son aspect to it.
You've just got that label, don't you?
Yeah, so I was always the son of Sean coming through. So at the start, because I was so raw, I come from that basketball background. I reckon my first 3-4 years, I was still learning. Even just getting my body to handle the footy loans and the knocks. That's why I probably got injured a few times. There's a lot of stuff that just happened to me I just couldn't control. And then after probably that 4th, 5th year, I felt my body really could stand up to it. And then started playing more consistent footy, and then you can see the last 2 years, I reckon, of my career, I was playing some good footy and was probably cementing my spot in that side.
I remember 2018 prelim, you sort of got thrown into the side. It was a bit of a surprise call. You hadn't been in the team for a few weeks. How was that sort of being just thrown into the deep end prelim final in Perth? It was a completely one-sided crowd. Obviously,
I think what was it back then? I think I broke my collarbone. I think it was my collarbone about round 20 or something like that, and I was in the team. And then got the call up, to go play in that game, but it probably wasn't the best game to be part of. We got a hostile environment, and we pretty much got blown away. We got blown away in the first half. I think we were down by, I don't know, 50 or something, 60 going into half time. So, it wasn't the the greatest game to be part of, but obviously to play a final in Perth. Like, not many people get to experience that. And I'm pretty happy I got to play a few finals too. Like, I've the year they won the flag, I played that on. Obviously did my hammy before the prelim, which is unfortunate why I couldn't play that. But just to be able to go and play a few finals and win a few finals, like, it's just something that you should be very grateful for and I'll cherish forever.
People do forget, I think, that 2021 season. So you played the qualifying final against Brisbane in Adelaide. I think you were on Charlie Cameron, which is a pretty important role. So the club's obviously got a fair bit of faith in you. And then come the week of the prelim, you get injured in the main training session. Michael Hibberd comes in. And probably because the Nathan Jones story, Jaden Hunt was trying to come back, people probably overlooked the fact that you were really the hard luck story of that season. I think you were the person that was in that 22, and if it wasn't for the injury, you'd be a premiership player. How does that sit with you? Because that is the heartbreak.
It was tough. Like, obviously I would have loved to have been a part of that. I think there was a few boys in the same boat as mine that were just sort of on the cusp, but just didn't get picked because they just played so well in that final series. I'm pretty sure they beat Brisbane and then they beat Geelong by 100. So it's just one of those ones. How do you make a change when you play that well? So I wasn't the only one that was in that boat. Like, there was a few boys that could have easily played. It's just like, obviously Hibbo got the call up, and I'm still happy as for Hibbo that he won that flag. But hopefully one day we can go there again. But just like it is, mate, is what it is. Like, I got to play a few finals. I was still part of it. Like, we win as a team. Like, you don't get the medal, but it's a team. It's a team effort. Like, everyone is contributed to that win. So that's just one thing that the club always said. It's a full squad mentality. As long as you don't have a medal, but like, everyone just played a part in that year. So, and then the celebrations after it was good fun. So it was just something that we'll live with the rest of our life.
Throughout your career, you kind of flirted with the idea of taking Mark of the Year. Your father did take what they label Mark of the Century. How many times have you watched that growing up?
I reckon every time I flew for one, or even when I did take one, whether it was VFL or AFL, there was always a slight comment from my dad. Yeah, it's not too bad, but you still got a fair bit to go. So it would have been nice to have, like I said, I took a couple in the VFL and maybe a couple at AFL, like good grabs, but I didn't quite get to his standards. But who knows? One day, you just never know.
You did have the hops.
Yeah. It's something I've always had. Like, even playing basketball, just like the athleticism and the speed was something that's always been with me. So, and I think that's what Melbourne really loved about me, was my athleticism and speed. Like, I could play on a key back, but then I could also go play on a Charlie Cameron on the small forwards, and try and lock them down. Obviously, they got a hold of me a few times, but they're good players, and even them just backing me into playing the best players it's a good feeling. It gives you confidence.
So, how seriously did you take your basketball as a junior? Australian level at one stage?
Yeah, so I played under 18s and 20 state basketball for Vic, and we won total both times then. And then I played in the Oceania basketball tournament under 19s in New Zealand, and we come second there. We played against men, so that was a great experience in New Zealand, playing all the Oceania teams, so like all the islands in New Zealand and that sort of stuff. To be able to do that once in your career, put the green and gold on, was great. And to play in a gold medal match was even more. Just another accomplishment that I sort of achieved in my life. So, it was good.
A talented sports family. Your sister Amy also plays AFLW. Just won a flag with North.
Yeah, she's same thing. Basketball background. I think she's probably going to her 4th or 5th year now. And same thing, like first 2 years, just sort of learning, building her body, and then the last year or two, she's just sort of you can just see her, like she's just fucking just solid now. Like she just got that. She plays on the wing, but she's just got like a midfield body. Like she's very clean, and to see her go how well she played last year, And then to pretty much, I reckon she played her best game in that final this year. She had like 20-something touches, and it was just a good game from her. And then to win a flag, it was just a proud brother moment. And yeah, who knows? The way they played last year, like they were their hot favourites to go again this year. So I think she starts her pre-season. I think it's May. I think they start their pre-season. So she's itching to get going again, and yeah, fingers crossed she can just go again, go twice.
What was the family like as a sports family growing up? Did you consume as much footy as you did basketball? Or?
I did up until about probably 15, 16. That's when you sort of got to make the choice, because your parents can't get you to both. So that's when I sort of chose basketball. So then basketball was pretty much all I did after 16, and then it was basketball from probably another 4 years. I think it was 19 when I made the switch back to footy. So I would say a lot of the time it was basketball, especially my sister. Like my sister never touched a football till like 6 years ago. So it was always basketball, travelling all over Victoria. So yeah.
And did you have much time around the Melbourne Footy Club with your connection from your old man?
When I was real young, I don't really remember it when I was really young, but I remember a lot of his football at Werribee, because he played VFL footy at Werribee, and the team, they were officiated with the Doggies. So I do remember a little bit of being around the Bulldogs when I was growing up, and yeah, a lot of the Werribee stuff I sort of remember. And then yeah, he sort of went into coaching local and playing footy playing coach. So that's sort of the stuff, yeah, I remember. But yeah, not really Melbourne. I was a bit too young for the Melbourne sort of stuff.
For people that are listening to the podcast, and you obviously coming on and speaking publicly for the first time, what are you wanting people to take away?
In life, you're going to make mistakes in life. Obviously, some bigger than others, and just taking learnings from mistakes you do make in life. Like, it's not the end of the world. You're going to come through at the other end. It's just about getting the support and sticking close to people around you, and just being happy. Yeah.
Joel, I really appreciate your time and for opening up. But I hope to see you back out there on the footy field in a couple of years' time. And thanks very much for your chat.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.